This is garden grown, home canned tomato sauce. I'm gonna walk you through all the process, and there's one step that I show you that most people fail to do, and it can be dangerous. So be sure to pay attention. Here's my setup today. I've got this tomato peeler seeder thing. I'll show you how it works. It's great. I got all my tomatoes. I got some bowls. I'm gonna make my tomato sauce in this on the outdoor burner. I am going to fire roast those tomatoes on a charcoal grill. I have an outdoor burner here. That's the water canner. I'll be using that to preserve my tomato sauce. But first, I'll saute and reduce the tomato sauce. We're going to fire roast, skin and seed, and reduce the pulp. We're not gonna season. We're not gonna add anything to it because it's for safety. If we put low acid vegetables in and other spices, we introduce an added risk of botulism. You can see the skins are starting to blister and char a little bit, and there's bubbling. These are almost there. I'm gonna get the tomatoes like this on all sides of the tomatoes, and then we're gonna skin and seed them, okay? So I'm gonna process the whole thing. You don't need to watch me do that. And then when we're at the next step, you'll see. This is what they look like when they're ready. Here's the second batch here. These are just about ready. They're looking beautiful, and it smells really great out here. Okay, we have our fire roasted tomatoes all ready to go. We are going to use this machine here to de-skin and de-seed. We're gonna load the hopper and we're gonna crank it. Once we crank it through, all of the pulp will go down into this bowl and the seeds and skin will come out here. And you'll see how it works. It's really great. Okay, and today I have a special helper to help me because I'm shooting this without a tripod. And so he's gonna crank and we're gonna get these tomatoes through the hopper. Say hi.
Hi.
All right, so as you can see, the seeds and skin are coming out here, and the beautiful tomato pulp and juice is coming out here. That's what we'll reduce into our sauce. There are all of our skins and seeds. There's probably a little pulp in here that we're missing out on, but that's okay. For now, I'm satisfied. Here's the sauce right after it came out of the machine, and now we are going to reduce it. We're not gonna add anything to it. No salt, no seasoning, no veggies, nothing. That will ensure that our preservation is safe and sanitary, that we don't grow any botulism. And then when we're ready to use the sauce this winter or fall, that's when we can saute some onions, add some herbs, spices, and adjust the seasoning. So now we're just gonna simmer and reduce the sauce, probably an hour, maybe even more. I want it really nice and thick for canning. You can see it's still very watery. So I reduced this for about an hour and almost by half really, but now the sauce looks great and ready to can. Again, this is just tomatoes, nothing else. So now we're gonna can this tomato sauce in a water bath. I have 4 1-quart jars in here with the lids and the rings and the funnel sanitizing. I'll pull those out and then we'll fill them and then we'll process them. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the funnel and we're going to put the sauce in the jars, just like this. That's beautiful sauce. I don't even know if we'll get a full 4 quarts because you want to fill up to the marker on the inside of the funnel for proper headspace. So let's just see what we get here. A lot of tomatoes for very little sauce, but it's reduced well and nice and concentrated. I think I'm just gonna make 3 quarts here. Yep, and then the extra little bit I'm gonna put in the fridge because it will be good tossed with a little bit of pasta for a single serving meal. So now here's something that a lot of people are mistaken when they water process tomato sauce. They think that the tomatoes are acidic enough, but many modern breeds of tomatoes are less acidic and more sweet. So to be absolutely safe, we want to put a 1/4 teaspoon of citric acid in each jar. You can actually put them in the bottom before you fill them up, but I forgot. Now, if this tastes too acidic when you open it up and you're cooking your meal with this sauce, then just add a little bit of baking soda to neutralize it. But this will ensure safety and make sure you don't get botulism or any other foodborne illnesses. And citric acid is easy to come by on Amazon. You just buy that. You got enough in this bag to last you for many, many different projects. Now look at this beautiful homemade tomato sauce. These were tomatoes on the vine earlier today, and now we have this wonderful tomato sauce. Yeah, we only got 3 quarts, but you know, that was just one basket. I have many, many more tomato plants, and I like to get about 10 quarts a year, which, you know, that's pretty good. Not only is it fun, it tastes good, and it's a good hobby. So we're gonna process these in the boiling water for 40 minutes. So here we go. Here goes the first one, using the jar lifter, of course. It's a handy thing. You can get it where they sell canning stuff. You're gonna walk with me and talk with me here. Yes, this is amazing cinematography, isn't it, folks? YouTube, what a medium. All right, after I put the next one in, there should be enough water to cover. There we go. Beautiful sauce. There we go. Now I'm gonna put the lid on. "40 minutes. Okay, 40 minutes has passed. Let's take a look. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna get the jar lifter. And we'll do this. And we'll sit them down here. Yes, that's my dinner. Family dinner at the table Sunday night. So here we go. Here are beautiful jars of tomato sauce. And I have a special helper today. His name's Bruno. Say hi.
Hi.
Are you gonna crank for me? So Bruno's gonna crank.
Yep.
Yep. Bruno is doing a fantastic job. You guys all think that Bruno's doing a good job? If you think Bruno's doing a good job, give this video a thumbs up. Bruno, do you want them to give you a thumbs up?
Yeah, 2 thumbs up.
What's it smell like?
Tomato sauce.
Does it? And what's your favorite thing to do with tomato sauce? How do you like it?
On spaghetti.
On spaghetti?
Yeah.
Now, do you like it? Do you like Parmesan cheese too?
Yeah.
And let's see. How about meatballs? Do you put meatballs on your spaghetti?
I love meatballs.